to walk together last time. No, I freaking heard an eagle. What? Oh, no, you have a sitter. Back when a horse and carriage causes the traffic jam. Hey, bud. Hey, Kook.
You said we wouldn't say anything about how busy it was.
Wow. Look how many peeps are on St. George Street. Is it a holiday weekend? No, it's not busy. Bing, bang. It feels good to be here even though I don't feel good.
Bless you.
Haven't sneezed in a solid few minutes. Look at our medicine cabinet.
That's disgusting.
I have to poop. That's great.
Just dealing with uncertainty again of things. Also mixed in with just not feeling 100%. And it kind of makes a big like doubt cloud in our head. But
Yeah, the Sick Porto was supposed to be our relaunch, and it is, but at the same time, for me, I gave myself a week to feel better because that's how long it took Andrew. And I woke up this morning just feeling like dookie pants.
yeah.
Snot nose, just frustrated still, nasty.
Feeling a step behind, not keeping up with meals and like buying one meal at a time and not stocking up, being behind on cleaning, being behind on just feeling good in our space.
Yeah, but it was like a month ago, that whole feeling of neglect got me pushing and doing all that stuff and crashing in the first place. So it's like double-edged sword. I started March like pushing hard, like all these things I've neglected, I'm gonna fix them all this month. And instead I got really sick and run down.
Yep, trying to lead with good, hopeful spirits and see what happens with that.
But I can't hear out of my ears, and my nose is stopped up. And I'm a really bad patient because I don't like being sick. I like being well, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that feel that way. And I take what my body's able to do on a regular basis for granted. You know, being super active, outrunning all of it all the time. But also not waiting one more day. I kept wanting to be better before I take a shower and clean this place. And now I'm like, just do that. I think things have to happen in a certain sequence. And my mind gets caught up and fixated on the sequence that makes sense to my brain.
But today's the day. We're gonna do that. We're gonna start with laundry.
That doggy sounds like he wants to come out and play. Can you show the pretty view that we woke up to again?
I have some footage of it.
I accept that St. Augustine is bustling, but I have not felt like peopling since I have not felt well. And after doing all of our things to make our home feel better today, we came to a more desolate part of the nature of this place, and I'm really glad we're here for dinner and maybe a moonrise. We'll see. Good Lord. Okay, that's what it was. It was a very big... Hey, Moon. Thanks for joining the party.
Our favorite beaches are the ones where there's an inlet and then there's a popular side and maybe an unpopular side. That's not it. I think we just like it when the tide's out.
And we like the spots that aren't people on people. It's something that we always love about the beach, is just finding the breathing room. It's the whole point of coming here, is to find that space. And today we found it, and we feel better after our cleanup from yesterday. I feel like I'm coming back to the land of the living, and with that, I can feel more, and that in itself feels good. Things take time. That's what we keep learning. Things take time. Time and patience, which I generally do not have. Patience, I do not have. Time I have plenty of, but I use most of it overthinking.
There it is.
Enjoy it now, it's going away later. Nothing wrong with it except that it's uncomfortable at a certain point for me, physically. Not mentally. Debatable. The two are so connected.
We got a note on the windshield?
No. Is it a good note or bad note?
I don't know.
It's a bad one.
Really?
Do you have to park like an ass? Are you that unaware? Don't park sideways, you selfish. Overnight parking camping is illegal in private neighborhoods.
I think it was those people.
Sorry, Charlie.
I made that up, but I do think it could be. Well, I've really liked this spot, and I don't feel bad about it. But it kind of makes me feel like, oh, I guess I was zoomed in this whole time. No, I wasn't. Kind of makes me feel like I was just feeling like it was time to go.
It's time.
Yeah.
My wife made me park sideways.
Well, we're gonna drive down. Maybe we'll see the moonrise, maybe not. But we were just feeling the time to move on from this wonderful spot that gave us everything I needed today. I mean, maybe some of what you needed. You're tired, it's okay. You've taken care of me a lot. I took care of you, then you took care of me, then I complained a lot, then you took care of me. We're going down the beach. You didn't like that somebody told you were doing something wrong.
Correct.
Even though you know you did nothing wrong except take up one parking spot. One additional. It's capturing something. Can you show the moon now? Not as cool as it is in real life, but...
Well, yeah, we just got back from an amazing run. I am super proud of Sarah. Coming off sickness. We did like 6 miles on the beach. It's amazing. And just taking casual showers at the freshwater spigot at the beach. It's a good day. It's not at all the day we thought we were gonna have today. Hey, buddy.
Hey. It feels amazing out here.
Yeah, it does.
We didn't get to go to the beach we pictured, but I like this place. And I like that we ran.
You look so good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. I just gave what was my rating for my shower performance?
I don't know, but it was explicit.
Nobody was watching, so I got in some areas inside the clothes.
Wow, okay. All right, I'm gonna change now.
Oh my gosh, that's...
Yeah, buddy.
No.
Yes.
No. This view will never get old, though. Friday night, man.
Yeah, one thing's for sure, we are not gonna have anywhere to park.
No, but that's okay.
Just gonna drive around in circles.
We're gonna drive around like we used to when we lived here. We would drive around, waste all the gas in the Jetta. Escher would have his head out the window, or we would run. Yeah, there's no parking spots over there. I just scouted.
Get it.
We're going on our own sunset cruise. Heck yeah. St. Augustine, you busy. I'm glad we lived here. So glad. And I'm also glad we don't live here. No offense. We once thought about staying here forever.
Happy Pappy's going balls.
Oh, happy Pappy! Our space is clean and tidy. It doesn't feel like a sick cave anymore. We haven't had to move spots today. And hopefully we won't have to. Maybe not even tonight. We both ran today separately. And for me, I just crossed this threshold moment at the end of running where I felt like I'm not sick anymore. And it made me cry because it was just so relieving to feel that way. Could sound dramatic, but sickness is definitely a triggering thing for me because I have former periods of life where I've been sick and it's taken me down for a long time, or just living with chronic sinus stuff as a kid. So I avoided at all costs, and I think knowing that my body can be sick and heal was huge for me. Yeah. We are gonna have celebratory dinner tonight. Celebrating feeling better, our runs, being here, feeling like ourselves. And Andrew just spent the last few hours on the iPad painting, and I actually felt like I could write clear-headed today, so yeah. Oh no, it's mushy, it's mushy. I gotta get it. Vegan, pumpkin, gluten-free donut from the Kookaburra. For me, breakfast, haven't had it yet. Yum, yum, yum. We parked down by the waterfront, a place we used to always walk down to. Got coffee at one of our favorite places, and I think this morning's the first time I'm like just letting go of the past pictures I had and the past memories and being okay, just enjoying it for what it is in this moment with you, which is huge because this place holds so much. And just even like walking by the place we got married last night, it was like, I don't know, I got upset that I couldn't access that place, and then I remember that place lives here but in the past, and that's okay because it was a moment, and it was a beautiful moment, but this is another moment and beautiful in a totally new way. So we are different versions of ourselves, and that's everything we learned at our last Florida stop. And it's just felt good this morning to have coffee, watch the world go by, and feel thankful to be here without trying to recreate stuff.
It's coming back to a place, but there's no going back to anything. Enjoying the now with our waterfront parking spot. Tell the camera how buzzed you are.
Not too buzzed to be palpitating or sweating, but enough for my brain to be online. And
I'm not trying to like rely on caffeine or anything, but a cold brew, only 12 ounce, a little bit of classic, a little bit of oat milk, kookaburra, watching doggies. I think I'm just happy. I get to wear a hoodie and I'm not sweating because there's a nice breeze, and I got out in the world and grounded my feet on these platform shoes before I got down and in my head and thought about all the things I could complain about today. Like my back hurting, or how I just got over being sick, or how I'm finally having fun here and it's time to go. Someone's watching this video and they're like, how does he deal with that every day? And you're like, this is actually the good part. Look at this teeny tiny dog.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's no shade on teeny tiny dogs. I don't understand them. Free. Did he get his milkshake he's been wanting for days? That is the question. It looks like he did, but we're about to see. You got it?
Got it.
Yay! And you threaded the needle.
Seriously.
Look at all those people going in.
She was not very happy.
Who?
The girl in there. She was also on the phone.
But you felt good about it and you got a milkshake. What did you get?
Change the world.
Oh, is that the...
It's not gluten-free.
It's okay.
So good.
Awesome. That's all I needed to know.
I've been craving this for a long time.
I know. Days.
Thought about going to the restaurant. It's special to us, the Floridian. But we walked up and we always try to do this, but we honored how we felt in that moment. And we decided to walk on. We were tired and I don't know. Regardless, we're gonna have a Floridian inspired meal now. Not to say we won't go there at any point while we're here, but now we're doing our own.
Delicious spring seasonal salad with nuts and tomatoes and lettuce and nooch, and I didn't make this so I'm not really sure, and some blackened or grilled tempeh.
Not quite blackened.
Tempeh. Really excited about this.
Yeah, so we often go to places with a plan, an intention, like for example today, coming to an outlet store, not our favorite place to go, to get
To seem like outlet people.
to get some new sandals for Sarah and possibly new shorts for me. We spent a total of maybe 5 minutes in each of those stores and both left with exactly what we wanted.
Look at this.
Yeah, buddy, it actually matches her shirt today.
Wore him out. I mean, wore him out of the store. I didn't wear him out already.
So just having some gratitude for not necessarily how our hair looks today, but for how sometimes things can really flow. And there's sometimes when things don't flow and we're just like, ah. So I really want to observe this time when things do flow. It's just shorts, it's just sandals, that's all it is. But I do want to have that gratitude for when things work out.
But I've complained about not having shoes because I got rid of my other choices for weeks, and you haven't had shorts that you felt great about. So we found those two things, and we could waste all day looking for a hat, but we are not. We got what we came for.
Yep.
Oh, we also started the day glass half full. That's the most important thing to tell people. Mine's half full still.
Mine is too.
He's getting a mohawk. storage is opening. Feeling the void of existence, which is like this feeling right here. Ugh, somewhere between the heart and the tummy. That we're leaving, that this time's been really good, but that it was always meant to be what it is. Yeah. How do you feel? I love listening to people's conversations.
Yeah, I'm feeling this like this energy of just kind of like stepping lighter when we step places. We've had such a heavy foot of like landing places for long periods of time, and I like what that can provide, but we've seen kind of the downside of that a little bit. So I love that we've been here 2 weeks, and 1 week of it we were still sick, but there's a great experience that we've been able to have in that short time, and we're not depleted, we're not empty, and we're not like totally exhausting of all of it before we move on to the next thing. And I think that's something I'm excited to do a little bit more often, to leave a place wanting more when we come back. This place is a special place. It holds our past. No shade on it. It's a cool place. It's just not for our season now.
We have owned the boondocking because, I mean, we've paid a little bit for parking in the mornings, but other than that, I don't know. For a place that's not friendly to that, to parking in general, I'm really proud of how we've done. So,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to visit St. Augustine. You will have a place to park if you play your cards right.
You can park here.
Oh, I know those people. I mean, I know them from walking by in the mornings. Yeah. Still feel it right here, but that's okay. Could be the ACB, but my water. Tell it what it did. Oh, it's hot, pale body.
It's a little warm. Just nice though.
What?
Rip seats, makeover time.
That's not how it's staying, don't worry.
I'm digging it though.
Can we also just show how clean the cab looks? There was no before though. The before looked like a dumpster.
Big reveal.
This is really about me and my wet thighs. What? Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped. I feel like I need to put on clean shorts. What? I'm in a different vehicle. Why did we wait so long to do this? Sponsored by Road Comforts, purchased on Amazon. This is amazing. Lingering goodbyes. Goodbyes. Anyways, we had a really great visit. There we go. We had a really great visit with our friends Steph and Rye. Got to share Marshy with them. Got to share in their front yard garden, and they shared some of their bounty with us. And they're just people we love and love sharing time with. And it's easy, it flows, and I don't know. I love that we can just pick up where we left off.
Those are special people.
It was a special time, and kind of just what we needed. For sure, just what I needed. I think just what we both needed to kind of transition out of here and feel like we want to come back in the near future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
I think we're going to. I just woke up. Hey, hold on a second. I just woke up from a nap, so I'm still cruising.
New shorts. They look so good. Look at, I can see a little of the duct tape, but we're not telling anybody.
Hey now.
We're in good spirits. I'm feeling ready. I just got excited thinking about other places we could stop or things, but it is time, it is well, and we will mosey on after we go through downtown at the busiest time of the whole week. Pappy's glowing balls. There's Michael. Met him last night. Best left a mystery. To the prettiest street with with all the trees. Do I hear my friends singing? Wow, people really stop to take photos on Saturdays. I don't hear them.